In a monumental ruling for sports gambling on Monday, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled to allow New Jersey to have sports betting at its racetracks and casinos. The Supreme Court announced that the legalization of sports gambling requires an important policy choice, but the choice is not ours to make. Congress can regulate sports gambling directly, but if it elects not to do so, each state is free to act on its own.
So technically what this means is that the United States government said that all states have their own right to choose whether sports gambling should be legal or not. And I'm fighting to say that every single state in the United States should legalize sports gambling. People are going to sports gamble whether it's illegal or legal. So if the United States and all the states within the United States could legalize sports gambling, it would keep people out of harm's way from the sports bookies where they illegally place bets. Here's an example of what a sports gambling scenario illegally and legally would look like.
Oh look, the Carolina and Clemson game's about to start. Let me use $20 of my present money that I took out of my debit account and let me put it on Carolina to win this football game. I'm using Bovada, which is a legal betting website and allows me to place bets whenever I want on the go or at home. Looks like it's going to be a great game. Go Cox! Oh look, Carolina's playing Clemson. Maybe I'll put $1,000 on it, even though I don't have that money. My bookie won't care. He's cool with it. I think Carolina's going to win. Let me call him and put $1,000 on it. Hey Todd, what's up, buddy?
Oh, what's up, Donovan? How you doing, man?
Hey Todd, I'm just looking at this Carolina-Clemson game, and I really think Carolina's got it. You think you can put $1,000 on them for me?
Dude, you missed your last two bets and you're 3,000 under. You better bring me the money if this works, man. I'm just saying.
Dude, I'm telling you, Carolina's got this one. I got you, bro. I got you. When they win this, bro, I'm going to pay you a little bit extra for the money, all right, man?
You better keep true to your word, man. I got you down.
12-0, 27 straight wins for Dabo Sweeney and the Tigers, the longest active win streak in the country.
Dang, I thought Carolina really had this one. They already lost. There goes $20 out of my bank account. Darn it!
Hey, Don. It's Todd here. You haven't been answering my text the last 2 weeks. You owe me that $1,000, man, and I'm getting pissed.
Oh, hey, Todd, I totally forgot, man. I've just been too busy. The texts have just been, I've been seeing them, but I just haven't been able to respond. I'm sorry. I'll get you the $1,000 plus the $2,000 I already owe. I've just been really busy. I get paid this Friday. I promise I'll get it to you.
You know what, man? You've been saying that for the last 3 weeks, and you're $4,000 in debt now, man? I don't even care anymore. I'm coming for your family, and I'm coming for you, and I'm going to murder them! Ah!
I would be for the legalization of sports gambling, but, it only benefits the individual and doesn't actually benefit the government, so that's why I'm not for it, and I don't see a real reason for it.
Well, yeah, it does benefit an individual, but it's also going to benefit the government. Because according to Patrick Hoff, 150,000 jobs are going to be created through the online websites, through the casinos, through the security, through bet placers, and through experts in the game. And aside from this, the government's going to be able to take a percentage out of all the revenue that's made off of sports gambling when it's legal. So Liz Farmer said that when it is legalized, that $41.2 billion can be given to the United States government, which if you divide that to each state, it's going to be about $3.4 billion that each state's going to receive from not really doing anything. And this would actually help, lower the individual taxes, and it could allow the government to take care of everyday needs. And I feel like that's something that we definitely need now. So the legalization of sports gambling could not only benefit the individual, but benefit the government too.
That isn't the main issue when
No, of course
talking about our CBA being fixed. I'd
Collective
rather
bargaining
have
agreement,
more money
right.
than to charter.
Right.
I'd rather be able to be financially stable here and not have to go play 6 months overseas in the off season.
A debate in today's sports world is the debate between the WNBA and the NBA's payroll to all of its players and teams. And, something we can look at to fix that is sports gambling.
Yeah, I agree with that. When people are gambling on sports, the sports leagues are going to get a percentage of all the revenue that's made off of the games that people bet on. So with the WNBA, when the people are gambling on those games, because it's legal, the WNBA is going to get a certain percentage of that. And with that percentage of money, they could be paying their players and they could also be, giving their players better amenities and better planes and better travel and better hotels and stuff like that. And it would definitely narrow the wage gap.
Yeah, and I definitely believe that, with WNBA and the NBA games, like sports bettors, they're looking at the sport, not who's playing the game. They just want to have something to bet on. And I think if you make sports gambling legal,
Yeah.
I think WNBA, NBA, they don't care how much the players are getting paid. They're just going to want to bet and see how much money they can make off of it.
I completely agree.
So, with the legalization of sports gambling, how do you think that'll affect the integrity of the game, if it will at all?
Well, I get where you're coming with the integrity stuff, but that was really more so back in the olden days, like the 1919 Chicago White Sox with shoeless Joe Jackson. He threw the game so that he could receive a bet from he was going to get paid from a bettor if he could lose his own game on purpose. And that's kind of been the speculation around the MLB, the NBA, and the NFL for the past couple 50, 60 years.
I know Pete Rose had a scandal.
Exactly, yeah. So, but in today's day and time, like those guys back then were making $100 a game, or $100 a season, sorry. And in today's world, people are making tens of millions of dollars a season. So there's not really going to be a payout from a bettor that's going to be worth throwing a game and getting in trouble.
And also technology these days is...
Yeah, they'll catch you with anything. Like any company sees a guy put down a bet for over $10,000, they're going to be looking in and seeing if he has any relations to any professional athletes. So the integrity of the game is going to be in good hands.
Well, that clears it up for me.
Yeah.
Now when you talk about everything like that, you really explain it to me like that. When we're talking about the integrity and with the wage gap being closed and stuff, I really think that sports gambling, the government can benefit from it. I really think that you've convinced me on that sports betting should be legal.
Well, I really appreciate it, man. I just hope we can, talk to some of our state legislators and, try and get it passed and make an impact in the community and the state and the government, man.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, baby. Let's do it.